we go back to our earlier picture of our stack addresses. So something happened before this main procedure definition. We don't know what happened. At that time, maybe the stack pointer was, let's say, 6000. At the time, just before the mains call was issued. So when the mains call was actually issued and came here, the return address got pushed automatically onto the stack at an address of 5996. So this is the mains, return address from main, right? See, what you can do as an exercise is to sit down and compile these programs and generate the assembly code and do a paper tracing. You be the CPU and execute those instruction set, and you'll see how the stack frame actually gets built up. So return address from main is the same old picture. Actually, I'm starting from here. Till this place, I think it's almost the same. So we have the next stuff which was there was the mains caller's frame pointer was pushed, frame pointer register value, which was the 5992, and which itself now became the mains frame pointer, correct? That's what it became. So he moved the move.a sp to fp, and then main did a sub.a 6 comma sp. So it got itself one box called I and a j and a k, which are at 5990, 5988, and 5986, which are really I is contents of 5992 minus 2, which is contents of p minus 2, contents of p minus 4, contents of p minus 6, which are the three local symbolic references of main, correct? Which is part of the main stack frame. Now it says I want to ignore the printf for the moment. So a equal to 1, 2, 3, j equal to 4, 5, 6. Obviously these two boxes got the values 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. No questions on that because main is doing anonymous access of I and j because I and j belong to main. So you can always do anonymous access of I and j. It is anonymous access. No problem. Now he invokes the swap. In this case, of course, you have to push parameter values in reverse order. What is ampersand j is what you have to push. J itself is contents of 5988. Therefore, what is ampersand j? 5988. No? If contents of 5988 is j, therefore 5988 must be address of j, which is ampersand j. So what he is pushing actually is a number which is 5988. And what is the size of this 5988? How many bytes is that? 4 bytes. All addresses are always 4 bytes, whether it's address of President of India or address of beggar down the road. Beggar also says care of footpath, comma, first class, comma, third main, and Rajajinagar, Bangalore. No? He's also got a 4-line address. No? Everybody has got a 4-line address, whether it's President of India or myself. So that's the first parameter which gets pushed. And 5988 itself, since it's a 4-byte value which you are pushing, is getting pushed at 5982. No, this is the address of this. And the next parameter that we are pushing is the value of ampersand I. We know I is contents of 5990. So what you are trying to push really is the address of I, which is 5990. Is at 59 what? Or 78. Are you with me there? 5978. And now it does the call invocation. So call, of course, is going to push the swaps return to caller. Is there any mistake there? Which address? No, sorry. Ampersand, you have to push in the reverse order. No? Ampersand j, you have to push first. I said j is at 5988. So I pushed it 5988. Where? No, yeah, this is a 4-byte value, man. K is 2 bytes, so it is 2 bytes behind, no? What is pushing operation into stack is a pre-decrement store, no? How did you get 5996 here? Because return address is 4 bytes. You have to reduce by 4 bytes and store the return address. Now you want a K, please reduce it by 2 and store the K. You want a 4-byte address, reduce it by store and for that 5988. It's correct. I don't make mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes, but sometimes I don't make mistakes also. Alright, so swaps return. So this return address is a 4-byte value which you are pushing. So stack pointer gets reduced by 4. So it is 5974, right? And what is the next job? Swaps caller's frame pointer is pushed next. This itself is at 5970. I think he copies this itself as his swaps frame pointer, correct? And then you have the Z. So our friend says, I will allocate memory for this Z, which is a local symbolic reference. So Z is a sub.a number 2 comma sp is sitting at 5968. So whenever the CPU is executing the swaps procedure definition, fp is going to have a value of 5970. And he has got his first parameter is contents of p minus 2. So this entire stuff you realize is this swaps frame. What is swap frame? Has got a couple of parameters which are pushed to him, and the local, and his return address which is to go back and the call as frame pointer. So now this 5970 itself is the swap frame pointer. So he's got his first parameter is contents of P plus 8 is always first parameter. Correct. That is contents of 5978. Similarly, what is the second parameter? Is contents of P plus 12 this time because this was a 4-byte value. First parameter was a 4-byte value. It's an address now. That's what it is. So now remember what the swap wants to do is what doesn't want to do anything with these two addresses. Swap actually wants to take the i's original 1, 2, 3 and move it to this place. And copy this 456 back there into the original place. He wants to tamper the original place without knowing the name. It wants to do an anonymous access of I and j. It cannot do anonymous access because swap, when the CPU is executing the swap procedure definition, has got authority to only modify these. It cannot do anonymous access, but it can always modify I because it says my contents of 5978 it can access, which is contents of P plus 8. But it can do a star operator on that. Is contents of 5990, it can always access anonymously, just like that star P did. Okay. So therefore, he's going to say z equals star x semicolon is the first statement. What it's really doing is destination is z. He does anonymous access of z. Is contents of his fp minus 2. What is star x? X is always contents of fp plus 8, right? Contents of fp plus 8 is x, but then we have said star x. So it's contents of fp plus 8. We know swap's fp is 5970. What is fp plus 8? Is 5978. What is contents of 5978? Is 5990. What is the contents of 5990? Is I. So that 123 value will come here. Okay. Now we say star x equals star y semicolon, double anonymous access of I and j. We'll take this 456 and put it here. Then you'll do star y equals z. We'll take this 123 that he has got, we're going and putting it back into that. When he returns back, the originals have been tampered. He could tamper it only because he got the authorization to tamper the original locals of main. Main has to make anonymous access to generate the address is the key actually. That individual locals, you have to give individual keys. He says, please tamper my I, I'll give you an address of I. I want you to tamper my j, I'll give you address of j. I don't want you to tamper my k, I won't give you address of k, you can never modify it. I just pass k as a parameter, you can't modify my original. Correct? In fact, tomorrow now you can see it is modular also. Instead of saying ampersand I, ampersand j, all I had to do was ampersand k, ampersand j. This idiot, because he did an anonymous access of the originals, he could actually swap k and j tomorrow without even change of code. No? Absolutely same. First of all, he didn't know it was I and j he was swapping. So he can swap j and k tomorrow, x and y after tomorrow. He can swap any number of couple of local symbolic preferences. In fact, you can even do one thing. Suppose I got one global called int xx comma yy semicolon. Correct? You can say, for example, swap ampersand xx which is 2000 and ampersand yy which is 2002. Correct? You can swap. I can authorize you to. It's like saying that road is there. No? Rajajinagar first main road is a global. I can go there. You can go there. I'll authorize you. I'll authorize you to use this Rajajinagar first main. I'll give you the key to it. You can't use it. See, when he says star x, the star x could be a global also. We don't really care. Even globals, even though anonymously swap can access this xx and yy, says I don't want to do any anonymous access at all. I'll do only anonymous access. You understand?